Hello, singer friends, and welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. 41 years of studying voice, 28 years of teaching, and I give you quick fixes so that you can sound better now, as well as long-term solutions and projects. Singing flat. If I were to look at the equivalent of singing flat in a picture, it would look like this. Okay, there are certain fundamentals in singing. Number one, you have to sing the right notes. Number two, you have to sing the right rhythms. And the notes have to be in tune. So, maybe you're not even sure that you sing flat, or maybe some people have told you you sing flat, okay? Some people sing flat habitually, meaning that everything they sing is flat, meaning under the pitch. Some people only sing under the pitch in certain parts of their voices, okay? For example, some people sing in tune just fine until they come to the part of their voice where they're switching registers, like maybe right in here or right in here, both for men and women, okay? Or some people only sing flat in the high notes. The good news is the awareness. If you are aware that you're singing flat, then you are already on the way to improving, because without the awareness, you cannot work on it. Without the awareness, there can be no improvement. So, in my experience, I find that singing flat is largely due to three main reasons. It could be due to one of them, it could be two, or all of them. The first one, dropped soft palate, okay? If the soft palate in the back of the throat, okay, is too low, there's usually not enough space for the tone to resonate freely and for the vocal folds to vibrate freely. So if I'm, see? If the palate is too low, it will sound flat. All I did was I gave a little bit more tall space, like the beginning of the yawn, which then arched my soft palate. Lo and behold, the tone was in tune, okay? So think about that. Is your soft palate lazy, okay? Singing with a dropped soft palate will also create a nasal sound. Second big reason people sing flat is that they're pushing up too much vocal weight. Oh, can't do that. Your golden rule is, as we ascend in pitch, the vocal folds need to stretch and thin out. Otherwise, you're just yelling your way up through your range, and you will have a very short range, and you will probably sing flat a lot, or else you're going to be just going into outright yelling. So, as we ascend in pitch, the feeling is a little bit lighter in the body. Okay, we want to avoid pushing up the vocal weight, because then we're basically just fighting ourselves. Okay, number three, lack of energy. I see this a lot in particularly beginning singers, where they run out of breath at the end of the phrases, and so the tone just falls apart. And they're out of breath. Or descending lines, the same thing, sagging. Remember, to your ear, you might think that you're singing in tune. Singers tell me this all the time. Oh, I swear I'm in tune. To their ear, they're singing in tune. The fundamental pitch may be in tune, but the overtones and undertones are not. So, here's an example. Now listen. I went from singing in tune to slightly under, and yet in my ear, it sounded close enough, but I know what it feels like when I sing in tune. Okay, so singing flat may be due to any one of those three reasons. drop soft palate, too much vocal weight, lack of energy. It could be due to other reasons, but in my experience, those are the top 3 reasons why people sing flat. So, quick fixes. You all want quick fixes because let's face it, like I always say, we want to sing now. We don't want to wait a year. Okay, quick fixes. Taller throat space in the back of the throat, okay? Like you're getting ready to yawn. Okay? Number 2, don't push up the vocal weight. As we ascend in pitch, every tone has to get progressively a little bit lighter, the vocal folds must get a little bit thinner. That doesn't mean, it happens gradually. And when you do that, it sounds like you have one unified voice. Okay, and it's a lot easier and you will probably be singing in tune. Number 3, lack of energy. What do I always say? Good singing is an athletic activity. Okay, you need enough breath and enough energy to get through your phrases without petering out at the end. Okay, descending lines. As we descend in pitch, my old teacher used to say, we sometimes have to feel like we're going up in pitch because what most people do as they descend is they sag. All right, those are your short-term solutions. Okay, you can fix those right now and sound better immediately. What are the long-term solutions? This is where the discipline and the work comes in. I work this way with my students. Interval training. Etc. Then we often do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, breathe. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, breathe. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, breathe. Okay, scales. I'm telling you, this is where the discipline comes in, but these long-term solutions are your medicine. Okay, scales, descending. Ascending. Okay, and record yourself. You usually cannot tell that you're singing flat, in the beginning anyway. As you become more attuned to it and you have fine-tuned your technique, you'll be able to tell more readily if you're singing flat. But in the beginning, record yourself. And never mind if you don't like to hear yourself. You know, singers tell me that all the time. Oh, I hate to hear myself sing. Well, you must be your own voice teacher in between seeing your own private teacher. You must be your own voice teacher, okay? You must be your own detective. Recording yourself allows you to do that. So when you are listening to yourself, is every tone in the center of the pitch, okay? I don't mean you have to be perfect. Look, like I always say, no one is perfect. However, do you sing habitually flat? Are you singing habitually flat in certain parts of your voice or your entire range? These things, my friends, can be fixed, and it's usually not due to being tone deaf. Sometimes people tell me, oh, I'm tone deaf. No, very few people are really tone deaf. Tone deaf means that every tone sounds the same, okay? A truly tone deaf person cannot sing. If I say sing higher, sing lower, they have no concept of what that means. Okay, in my experience, flat singing can be fixed by the 3 things I told you. Higher soft palate, thinning out the vocal folds as you ascend in pitch, so not pushing up too much vocal weight, and increasing the amount of energy. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. Send me any questions you have, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, go to my website, healthyvocaltechnique.com, where I will have other products to offer you, as well as a review of your singing. I hope to see you soon, and keep singing.